Why should you visit a Muslim country in 2025, you might ask? Hopefully, in this video, I can answer this question. This video series aims to introduce Muslim countries as a potential tourist destination for Western audiences. Just to share a little bit about myself, I'm a Hungarian guy living in the UK, I'm married to a Filipino, and I've been to Malaysia 3 times. And during my 3 visits, I've fallen in love with the country. So I decided in the future I want to visit more Muslim countries. So I done my research, and it turns out there's a whole bunch of other Muslim countries I'm personally interested in. So I figured, why not share it on YouTube? And in this episode, we're solely gonna focus on the country no other but Albania. Before we dive in, let's get some ground rules. No Dubai. For some reason, nobody likes Dubai, so it won't be on this list. Safety first. I will avoid countries considered potentially dangerous. But Laszlo, what do you mean by potentially dangerous? To determine whether a country is potentially dangerous, I rely on the US Department of State's Travel Advisory Map. Any country categorized below level 3 qualifies for our list. Since it would be way too much to fit every single country in this short video, in today's episode we will solely focus on the country Albania. Albania is a small European country with a population of only 2.7 million people. It might have escaped your attention until now, but it's a hidden gem worth exploring. According to the US Department of State, Albania falls under the Safe Level 2 category, making it a pleasant and accessible destination, especially for Europeans. Why should you visit Albania?
Laszlo, your voice is so monotone again. Nobody's going to watch your video. You should add more passion, more energy, more footwork.
Hey, wait. This is my video after all. Can I just do what I want, please? Why should you visit Albania? Albania offers a mix of breathtaking coastlines, rugged mountains and serene rivers. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts who love hiking, kayaking and discovering hidden beaches. The country's diverse topography creates endless opportunities for exploration and relaxation. For instance, the Albanian Riviera, known for its crystal-clear waters, sandy beaches and charming villages like Himare and Dermi. It's a top spot for sunbathers and divers. You can explore hidden coves accessible only by boat or take a dip in the turquoise waters of Samil. Nogar Pass, a stunning mountain road with a panoramic view that connects the coastline to the interior. It's also a great starting point for hikes to sites like Caesar's Pass, where Julius Caesar is said to have crossed during his campaigns. Fefi National Park, nestled in the Albanian Alps, this park features towering peaks, traditional stone houses and famous Grunas waterfall. Adventure seekers can tackle the Tet to Valbona hike, one of the most scenic trails in the Balkans. Lake Shkodra, the largest lake in southern Europe, offering tranquil boat rides, picturesque views and the chance to explore the historic Rozafa castle nearby. Rich history. Albania.
Laszlo, let me show you how to do it.
There you go.
Albania's cultural heritage is a blend of influences from Ottomans, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Italians, Slavs, Venetians, and even the Mongols. Its historical landmarks are a testament to this diverse past.
Sorry to break it down to you, but your pronunciation is awful. Butrin, an ancient city and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing rings from the Greek, Roman and Byzantine periods.
Laszlo, you said rings instead of ruins, and then you just fix it with subtitle. You're such a lazy YouTuber.
Oh, just shut up, Stephanie.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Gjirokastër, known as the City of Stones, this UNESCO-protected town is famous for its Ottoman-era architecture, the imposing Gjirokastër Castle, which houses a military museum. Berat, dubbed the City of the Thousand Windows, Berat is another UNESCO site, with its well-preserved Ottoman houses and the great Berat Castle offering panoramic view of the Osum River. Kruje, a historic town with a medieval bazaar, and the castle of Albania's national hero Skanderbeg, who led the resistance against the Ottoman Empire. Gastronomy. Local markets and family-run restaurants provide an authentic taste of the country's culinary heritage, making every meal an adventure. The Albanian cuisine is a fusion of Mediterranean, Turkish and Balkan flavors. From fresh seafood to hearty stews and traditional pastries, food lovers will find a wide selection of locally made dishes to enjoy. Burek, a savory pastry filled with cheese, spinach or meat, often enjoyed as a quick snack. Tava kosi, a national dish of lamb baked with yogurt and eggs, offering a comforting blend of flavors. Coastal seafood, the towns along the Riviera, serve up some of the freshest seafood dishes from grilled fish to shrimp saganaki. Fergase, a flavorful dish made with peppers, tomatoes and cottage cheese, often paired with a warm bread. Raki or rakia, Albania's traditional brandy made from grapes, plums, is a must-try for adventurous drinkers. Best times to visit Albania. Spring. From April to June, the temperature is relatively mild, ranging from 15 to 25 Celsius degree. Perfect for sightseeing, hiking and exploring. Visit during the spring if you want to experience lush landscapes, blooming wildflowers and fewer crowds. Summer. From July to August. Summer is ideal for beach vacations with temperatures reaching 30 to 40 Celsius degree. Enjoy the lively atmosphere of coastal towns like Durrës, Vlorë and Samil. But be aware, the summer is the peak tourist season, so expect some big crowds. Autumn. From September to October. Getting close to the end of the tourist season, the weather is more pleasant with temperatures ranging between 20 to 30 Celsius degree, and of course thinner crowds. This is the perfect time to enjoy the vibrant colors of the season and participate in the local harvest festivals. Winter, from November to March. If saving money is on your mind, winter is the perfect time to visit. Besides the mild weather and the lower prices, winter sport enthusiasts can also have a great time in the Albanian Alps. Okay, so until now we talked about the safety of Albania, stunning landscapes of Albania, rich history of Albania, gastronomy of Albania, and even the weather. So Laszlo, how much is it gonna cost me? It must be cost like a fortune, right? Well, wrong. Let me show you, okay? Alright guys, so let's see how much does it really cost to explore Albania. I put some random filters, so I requested a free Wi-Fi, hotels only, so no shared accommodation. I want a double bed and an air conditioner. And we are going to check in on the 5th of May and check out on the 18th of May. It means to say we got 13 nights to stay in this country. Just look at the prices, guys. So obviously I could have gone with the nicest looking hotel, but let's just say I want to save some money. Check this one out, for example. Decent 9.5 out of 10 rating, so I'm really curious about how this hotel in particular gonna look like. Honestly, like, I cannot really complain about it. And it's in Tirana, which is the capital city of Albania. I would assume this place has one of the most advanced prices in all of Albania, and it's still dirt cheap compared to Western salaries, of course. But realistically speaking, it's super nice, it's super modern. It's only 5.5 kilometers from the Skanderbeg Square, which is a very central place. Basically travel to Albania for 2 entire weeks and explore everything you want under £1,000 probably. Look at this guys. How much is it again? £400, okay, plus minus. And it's stunning, guys. Like, look at this. Wow. So imagine 2 person just under £1,000 if you really if you really don't want to spend any money. So, for example, if you want to have a meal in an inexpensive restaurant, it's going to cost you 1,000 lek. Okay, let's compare it with my city, which is Milton Keynes, okay? And let's have a look. 43%, so half price compared to Milton Keynes. So it's not even like a very expensive city in the UK. Some products obviously more expensive, like a cheese, dairy products are for some reason more expensive. But all the fruits and vegetables, especially if you go a big market, for example, it's going to be way cheaper. Transportation, so it's 86% cheaper. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I think these taxi tariffs are basically coming from tourists who got scammed, because I don't think that 1 kilometer is 300 lek. No, there's no chance. Alright guys, so we are on the neverendingfootsteps.com, which is a travel advisory website, and if we scroll down to the bottom of this website, we're gonna come across an estimate how much your budget should be when you're traveling to Albania. According to this website, just under $50 a day you can survive. However, if you are like a mid-range traveler, a family person, and you bring your kids as well, you know, I would say it's mostly in the 110, 120 range. So it's pretty accurate, by the way. But okay, let's just see the food prices, how much it's really gonna cost. So it says $10 per day for budget travel. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna live on sandwiches, you know, and you don't wanna try any local cuisine, then yeah, probably you can pull it off. As for myself, I would suggest the $60. Pretty much a little bit under maybe. It's a little bit too much in my opinion, for just food. I mean, let's check at the food prices, okay? Some of these dishes I also mentioned in the video, like this fergese. Okay, so as you can tell, it's a $3 to $4 range. You can have this fried dough dish, which is a petula. You can have this one for only $2, or you can have a burek, which is pretty cheap as well, just 50 lek or 50 cents. So as of the moment, 1 lek is equal to $1 basically, so it's a pretty good one-to-one comparison. So on a touristy area, for example, if you don't want to move out from these areas, you're gonna pay a premium price on these. Tava kosi, lamb and rice baked dish. Okay, that's $4. And of course you can have the liqueurs, what I mentioned, the rakia or rakia. Let's just find the price somewhere. Oh, there you go, it's $2, but it can be $3.50 as well. So it, again, depends on where you go, guys. So that's very important to plan your route if you wanna just do backpacking traveling. Let's check the entry tickets, for example. If you wanna see a bunk art or a bunker art, it's gonna cost you 500 lek, okay? While, you know, if you wanna go to a museum, it's a 700 lek. So it's a big comparison, like, you know, what you get for your money, but I'm not here to judge. So whichever you like. There's a Gjirokastër castle entry fee is only 400 or £3 or $4. Or look at this Butrin National Park, Archaeological Park, sorry. National Archaeological Park, 1,000 lek or 10 euros, £8 or $11. So that's pretty decent. So you see, this is where this calculation is gonna fail completely, because if you are excluding these costs, for example, like a day trip cost, you know, just for one person, then the whole calculation is gonna be off. So that's why I said, I think $120 per day, just one person, would be way more realistic than what we just saw underneath in this post, you know, with the $50. So it's not much you can do for $50 nowadays around the world. Right, so this is the time in the video when I'm going to talk about the negatives of Albania. So this is why you shouldn't visit Albania. Reasons you might think twice. Language barrier. English isn't widely spoken, especially among the older generations in rural areas. However, many Albanians are fluent in Greek or Italian due to historical influences. Safety concerns. Despite stereotypes about the Albanian mafia, Albania ranks similarly to Canada on safety indexes. Most reported crimes are minor, like pickpocketing or theft. Environmental issues. Albania struggles with illegal trash dumping, a problem not unique to the region. Southern European countries like Italy or Greece face similar challenges. Bunkers. During the communist era, Albania constructed a staggering number of 750,000 concrete bunkers, many of which remain scattered across the landscape. While some have been repurposed as a tourist attraction, others are eyesore and reminders of the Cold War. Cash or card. Albania is a cash-based society, so don't expect to use your credit card everywhere. Instead, always carry enough cash with you. As of today's exchange rate, £1 British is approximately 118 lek, and $1 is around 93 lek. The local currency is the Albanian lek. Albania doesn't use its euro, as it is not part of the European Union or the Schengen zone, so don't expect to swipe your card left and right like you would do in the Western world. Public transportation. Well, if you think you can just land at the Tirana International Airport and then ride the train or tram or other forms of public transport to the city center, well, think again. As of right now, there's no direct connection from the airport to the city center. And I highly recommend you to avoid taxi drivers, as they are likely to rip you off. Alternatively, you can ride a shared minibus or a van for around 400 to 500 lek. In comparison, a taxi ride would likely cost you around 2000 lek. Conclusion: Albania is a unique country with a rich history, stunning natural beauty, and welcoming locals. Despite some challenges, it's on a positive trajectory and offers a lot of potential for international visitors. Who knows, inspired by this video, you might even consider to settle down in Albania. For now, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bonus: Albania is famous for its poor road quality. In the 1980s, Mercedes cars were known for their reliability, effortlessly navigating the potholes. Even today, the Albanian car market resembles a Mercedes car show. Everywhere you go, you will encounter a Mercedes. During the communist era, acquiring any motor vehicle was nearly impossible, let alone a Mercedes-Benz, which was considered a luxury item. However, after the country joined the free market and opened its borders, classic Mercedes cars began flooding in the country, becoming beloved by millions of people today.